Hello, hello, hello. I'm here or something. I don't know what I'm saying. Hi. We're gonna go on a date today. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I have dated all of the main ones, taken all of them to prom. I've even gotten some of the secret endings, the RNG ones. But as you play, you can unlock different things, different items, and that kind of thing. And and I'm gonna blame Quill entirely for my addiction to this game now. Quill's not. But yes, I eventually I'm gonna get the DLC as well, but at some point. So far, we're looking at the gallery, the endings I've gotten. So see, I've gotten on a date with all 6 of them. I've been rejected by Liam and Scott and Vera multiple times. I did the secret ending with Calculester, and I've gotten both of Liam's secret endings, the Prom King one and the Yowie one. I've gotten one of Miranda's ones, a couple of Scott's ones. Yeah. 2 of Vera's ones. The corpse one and that one, I think, is the ones I've gotten. So, yeah. I've gotten some secret endings, but we're gonna play again and I'm gonna find another one. So, I want as much money as possible at the beginning. And also, I'm going to do a longer one so I have more time to get the money for an item I might need to have an ending. So, we're going to do that. I'm going to play alone because I'm on my own, pretending he's beside me. Let me know how the sound is, please. How many are there? 36. I counted them myself. Hey, Pitch the Gamer, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go for a full game, around 60 minutes, so it's okay. We'll see. Spooky High, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who am I? Hi from London. Oh, that's cool. London's cool. We're gonna go with Awesome Fire Girl, and we're gonna go with a custom name. And I've done this name with Quill before, but it's a great name. It's ya boy. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna try Damien LaFay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Okay, let's see Scott. He's like, bro, Scott Hell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam de Lioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanour hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Polygeist, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Vera Oberlin, a mean, self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them. and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Got some notifications because people are great. I love people. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves, or stats that your doctor. Let's start. If you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be? A purebred horse? At least I can keep his semen and sell it. It's worth a lot? Who said there was no silver lining to bestiality? No one can make me a fucking animal. If I fucked an animal, it would be of my own free will. As a matter of fact, I already have fucked an animal, so the joke's on you, pal. Things this game's gonna make me say on stream. A dolphin. They're the only other animal that fucks just for pleasure, so at least we can both do our best to have a good time, right? We're gonna go with the money one. Because we need money. What is your spirit emoji? Caucasian guy with a turban because fuck stereotypes. Octopus. I can't speak. Octopus emoji. Best animal on earth. I know 5 mixed drinks, 3 cocktails, and 17 sex positions that involve one or several octopi. Snowman, because that motherfucker is in the middle of a blizzard and he's fucking smiling. He doesn't give a fuck about blizzards, and he has a kick-ass hat. None of those were money, so... What would be the most appealing in a love partner? A varied tsundere personality, a taste for party, sharp wits, a big horn, soft fur, kawaii eyes. Let's go sharp wits. Whatever. We need money. Let's go to the library. Loading, loading, loading. It's your boy. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so 2 money. You catch sight of Liam and Vera nearby doing what they do best, judging people. Ugh, do you see the leggings that Succubus is wearing? How could I not? They're about as subtle as a didactic intent of Jonathan Swift's immodest proposal. You know, Liam, sometimes I worry that we're the only 2 fashionable monsters at this entire school. But then I realize that's not something to worry about. That's something to feel smugly superior about. I could have put it only slightly better myself. Now focus, Vera. We've got so many more outfits to critique. No way to avoid it. You're about to walk right past them. Quick, improvise a fashion accessory that'll actually impress them. Put on the hot dog costume you keep in your backpack for emergencies. It's so ironic. Liam should love it. Strip naked, then tell them you're wearing fabric that only cool people can see. Vera's all about being cool. We're not trying to get with either of them. But that one's funnier. You'll wrap up your clothes, saunter casually up to Liam and Vera and let them know about your special outfit. They look you up and down, then look at each other, then look back at you. It looks good, decent. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I wouldn't choose that outfit for myself. I wouldn't choose that for myself, but it's certainly a bold choice. One could even say a pleasant one. Yeah, yes, I too can see your outfit. It's fine. I don't know what my voice for Liam is doing. What? No, I know the classic this is an invisible outfit for cool people trick. I wouldn't fall for that shit. I was actually talking about, you know... Whoa, walking naked in front of people? You truly dance the line between being bold and just being an exhibitionist. You gain 2 boldness and 1 charm. Alright, let's go to the shop and see what we can get for our 9 money. You missed me and my shit, huh? Worry no more. All the shit can be yours if you have the money. Not me, though. I'm too poor for that. Too poor for that. Okay. I've done that one. I choose you. So how much is that? That's 12. And that's 12. That's 10. So some of these things we're going to need to... I've done corpse before. We could try out the blanket with 2 holes. Or we could just get the gift that keeps on giving. Because sometimes that can get some stuff. Or we could do the cult ring. Yeah, I have a cult ring. No questions. Take it or leave it. Let's go with the cult ring. See what happens. Maybe I should have just gone with a short one, but that's fine. Okay, we can't go to class. Let's get creative. That day we were rehearsing for the class play. It's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. You notice Vera is showing off an elaborate new necklace to Miranda. They're the crown jewels of Lemuria. My family acquired them in a cutthroat business merger. Do you like them? Oh yes, very much. Such a shame about the Lemurian royal family, though. What, that they're all dead at the hands of their own servants? No, that was unavoidable once the true tragedy had taken place. They were no longer loved by their subjects. Fair, do you mean? Oh no, fair is so scary. Love is what matters. I cannot disagree more. You there, settle this dispute for us. What is the best way to let people know how powerful you are? Buy the houses, burn them down, then replace them with a water park. You don't need to convince anyone, just make everyone who doesn't love you disappear. Ah yes, this is Daddy's strategy. The amazing thing is that once the bad people start to disappear without explanation, even people who used to be bad start being very good. It's like magic, and so humane. Do you happen to know where your father put all those people who disappeared? Put them? No, silly. They disappeared. Like a magic trick. Ah, yes. I see. You gain 2 charm and 1 smarts, as well as yet another reason never to visit Miranda's kingdom. Bum 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 bum. You're outdoors, damn. Okay. Let's go class. Sometimes after all the nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 spots. You see Miranda and her chatting away, their eyes gleaming the gleam of the scheming. Crowd serves isn't doing nearly as well as I thought it would. Oh, if it isn't your boy. Would you like to be a customer? Once upon a time, serfs were only for the rich and famous, like Vera and myself. But now, thanks to our app Crowd Serves, you too can have your very own crowd-funded serf. The app is being generously funded by my royal family, who wish for everyone to experience the joys of royalty and get richer off of it. I think our business might be failing because the serfs are simply not of high enough quality to maintain customer interest. The serfs need to have more enthusiasm for their jobs. We need to recruit from the right locations. Hi, Henny! Oh, thank you. I use my new Morphe palette for my eyeshadow and I'm really happy. I have some brighter colours that I'm going to play with at some point as well. But like, yeah. Hi, honey. How are you? Don't be absurd. If there's one thing being royalty has taught me, and there's definitely more than one, it's that you can trick anyone into doing anything as long as you give them the right incentives. But why not start with the easily manipulated in the first place? Your boy, what do you think? I know my character, your boy. Vera's right. Why not recruit people who want to be bossed around? At a Leather Daddy convention. I've got a Wicked Storm just started here, and I've got comfort food. Yes, comfort food. Yeah, I think that storm's heading down this way at some point. I've been good. Yeah, yay. I don't know why I just did that, but yeah, no, I've been good. Okay. Miranda has a point. Everyone wants to win. Host an unpaid labor competition where the prize is doing more unpaid labor. Okay, this one is the bold one, and I'm pretty sure I have most of that. Oh, it's smart. Okay. Ooh, I quite like that. I like that quite a bit. Excuse me, but if there were conventions for daddies, I'm quite sure I would know about them. My father is one of the most powerful dads I know, so if he was not invited, a super cute as one word, there is a lot of other stuff on the game. It's a good thing I'm generally always on a mature stream because you need to be with this game. And yeah. But yeah, it's fun. Also, you can multiplayer. So if you ever did get it, we could play together, which would be cool. Oh yeah, no, it's super dirty. Hanny, you're gonna love it. You need to get it. Literally, we're talking about going to a Leather Daddy convention to get surfs for a crowd surf app. Just stop there, Miranda. Trust me. How does this sound? Free lifetime of submission. Dirty talk guaranteed. Dress code. Come as you are. Vera, with the help of a confused Miranda, goes to the next Leather Daddy convention in town. The next time you see Vera and Miranda, they seem much, much happier. These serfs we recruited are so enthusiastic to serve, almost inexplicably so. And as an unexpected fringe benefit, all the serfs keep trying to one-up each other's uniforms. So I created a line of latex and leatherware that's making almost as much as crowd serfs in the first place. It's a win-win-win situation. And don't worry, your boy. I won't ask how you know so much about the fetish community. Yay! Siding with Vera always makes her happy, and to show her appreciation, she gives you 2 money. She earned, and you gain 1 smart. It's lunchtime. We should sit with Polly, because Polly is always guaranteed to have something really like... Liam and Polly aren't alone. It's this one. Aren't alone at the table. They're flanked by 2 beefy hobgoblins in school security uniforms. What? Do these 2 have bodyguards now? They aren't bodyguards. They're food guards. Principal Giant Spider found out we weren't eating during lunch, so he assigned guards to us because he thinks we have an eating disorder. And we do have an eating disorder. It's called being dead. Except it's not an eating disorder. It's an identity and a lifestyle. Death style! Whatever. The point is they won't let us leave until we've eaten our food. Yes, Principal Giant Spider. The principal of Monster High is a giant spider. Which will be never. And I have a meeting of the Smug Superiority Club to conduct next period. I can't be late. If you could just figure out a way around these food guards for us, I'd be super grateful, like, in a sexy way. Well, you can't say no to that. Time to enact your fiendishly clever plan. Dub all of Polly's food into Liam's plate, or all of Liam's food into Polly's plate. We're gonna do this one. With all the deftness and raw sexuality of Indiana Jones, you empty Polly's food into Liam's plate and his lap. Ah! Stop that! It's too much food. I can't even artfully arrange it for a decent food pick. I know, right? Meanwhile, I seem to have eaten 100% of the food on my plate. No problem. Nothing to see here. Luckily for you and Polly, the hobgoblins are complete idiots with no object permanence. They instantly believe Polly's lie. You traitors! I thought we were in this together. You thought? That was your first mistake. I stay high all the time, so I never think. You and Polly ditch the cafeteria and then ditch school and then do so many drugs you end up in a ditch. So responsible. I just spat. It's so responsible. This game is so funny. Let's go start a rave during school time. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Sometimes summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun. But you're so busy admiring your new cult ring that Liam sneaks up on you without you noticing. Ah, I see you two are part of the mysterious exclusive cult. Liam flashes you his cult ring. It's exactly the same as yours, except slightly more vintage. You wouldn't believe what I had to do for my initiation ritual. I had to pick up a suspiciously moist paper bag from behind a grocery store, leave it under a railway bridge at precisely 9:06 on the night of the full moon, deceive a skunk, and finally mail 6,000 monster dollars to a post office box in the Cayman Islands. I really can't believe how exclusive this cult is. But I don't need to tell you. I'm sure your initiation ritual was even more elaborate than mine. Care to share? Crap, you just bought yours in the shop. Better concoct a zany lie to impress them. No way, the truth will always prevail. I had to eat my entire body and replace it with an exact replica of yourself. No, I'm gonna go with the truth. You just, it was bold, okay? You just bought your cult ring in a store? That's so cool. I tried so hard to join the cult, but you didn't even try at all. Not trying is the very essence of coolness. And here I am with my stupid railway bridge and my stupid gullible skunk. Please tell me you at least paid 6,000 monster dollars for it. Well, a little lie never hurt anyone. You gained 2 charm and 1 boldness, plus all that money you saved on your cult ring. We joined a cult, guys. It's fine. Let's go to the bathroom. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. You see Miranda, Polly, Vera, and Damien all crowding around the bathroom mirror. Can't a monster take a shit in peace at this school? Your brows are just short of being on fleek. They're 1 millimeter off fleek. Maybe your snakes got in the way. Okay. I don't know. Apparently not. No, you can't take a shit in peace. This coming from someone whose face is see-through? How can we tell if that's your highlight or the headlights of an oncoming train? Oh, please! You wouldn't know a good contour if it punched you in the throat! And a really good contour can actually do that. Okay. Damien. Damien's the hard voice, guys. It's fine. And a really good contour can actually do that. I like to start with a palette of complementary colours for my skin tone. Blood red, baby flesh pink, bloodshot crimson, and then do a basic blend with a soft-boiled chimera egg. What? It's called technique, fuckers! Doing amazing makeup is like punching someone's face with beauty. I just do not see the use in putting so much time and energy into painting one's face. Is that not what we all have makeup slaves for? Mary, no. At least we know we're both more competent than Miranda. And worse. I don't know what my Damien voice is. And worse than me. Damien is aggressive. Not that that's saying much of anything. There needs to be a way of settling who's the best at makeup. Both Vera and Polly look expectantly at you. Visit the dungeons of Lincom, Sumerian god of makeup, wherein lies the legendary orb of Lincom, which coincidentally can tell you who's the best at makeup. Make up this potato to see who can produce the prettiest potato. I think we'll go with that one. That's the bold one, yes. What? Fuck yeah! Dungeon time! Oh my god, that hurt my throat a lot. Holy shit! So don't voice Damien like that. Holy fuck. I think... Oh my god. Don't tell me need you. Oh. Oh my god. I regret everything. Oh my god. So someone... Oh my god. Well, that's something to clip or something, isn't it? Fucking hell. Yeah, sure. This sounds super stupid and irresponsible. Just my jam. Not mine. What are you? A chicken? Plop, plop, plop. Chickens don't make that sound. But okay, let's go to these stupid dungeons so that stupid orb can tell you I'm better than you at makeup. Yeah! I love dungeons! I'm coming too! I don't do dungeons. Dungeons are for commoners and people with that weird leather-based sense of fashion. Bye. I might need to go make myself some chamomile tea because, oh wow, I really destroy my voice with just that one line. Damien, Vera, and Polly and you enter the dungeons and live all kinds of magic adventures until you finally manage to get the orb of Lincom. I'd like tea if it's going. Yeah, I'll just send it to Auckland. Hey you, Mr. Orb! Tell us which of us is the best at makeup! The orb illuminates itself with an airy dim purple light. A voice comes from the depths of your own hearts. Who's the best of you at makeup? It's Damien. Bye. The orb levitates over your heads and implodes on itself. No! Damien, you ruined it! Haha, yeah! Bye, losers! Well, I guess we'll never know who's the best of us at makeup. Yeah, but who cares? Dungeon crawling has been a great bonding experience. Now I appreciate you more. And you too, ya boy! Agree. I appreciate you two more too. Not Damien. He can be a jerk sometimes. A makeup genius jerk. You dungeon crawl your way out of the dungeon, making your experience extra bonding. Great. You gain 2 fun and 1 boldness. I mean, what the frick? Who should we sit with? We can sit with Miranda and Damien. Vera and Scott. We haven't seen much of Scott. Polly and Liam. Or the Coven. We haven't seen much of Scott. Vera's drinking her customary lunchtime scotch because you can drink whatever the hell you want at the school, but Scott's not making it easy for her. Hey Vera, what you drinking? Scotch. Why? Bro, cause it smells like a delicious forest fire, and I'm curious. What's it called? Scotch. Yes? No, that's what it's called. What? Scotch. Yes? No, I'm not saying your name. I'm saying the name of the drink I'm drinking. It's Scotch. It's mine? No. No. It's mine. Then why is it called Scots? That's just what it's called. Ooh, is it like an energy drink for Scots? I mean, it's like an energy drink for Scottish people. Hey, I'm a Scottish person. I'm as Scottish as it's possible to be. I'm the most Scot. No, what would it take to get you to drop this issue? Scott's not going to drop it unless you do something, so you can't say, yeah, it's called Scots, but today is opposite day, so everything that's Scots is actually Vera's. You're right, Scott, that drink is your birthright. Chug, 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 chug. I'm going to do the opposite day one. Don't you mean today isn't opposite day? No. Aha! I'm not sorry, not Vera. I guess I'll be taking your drink. Wink? Wait, time out. If everything that's Scott's is Vera's, do I have to give Vera all my stuff? Yes. Oh, okay. And does Scott have to give me all of her, and does Vera have to give me all of her stuff? Sure. Unfortunately for you, I have no stuff. All my possessions are owned by cleverly disguised shell companies. Now hand over your wallet. Okay, okay. Boy, opposite day sure is the best, isn't it? It sure is. After Scott left you alone, you and Vera definitely don't spend all his money on cocaine. This game. Oh my gosh. Won't go to the bathroom. Let's have some fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Okay, you're occasionally chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. You start telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. Kickstarter on now. Coming soon. I don't know what to say. You know which one. The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns it into 2 fun, because that's how that works. Oh god, I have to voice Damien again. You're rocking your sweet cult ring so hard, Scott and Damien can't help but notice. Whoa, you're in the cult too? Sick. Looks like we're all cultists. Check it out. I'm wearing mine as a nipple ring. I'm wearing mine as a regular ring. All 3 of you are in the cult? Copycats. I bet your initiation rituals were terrible ordeals. I found my ring in a cereal box. I was buying some cigarettes and the cashier gave me one with my change. The other one I found in a gumball machine. You have 2 rings? Yeah, pretty cool, right? I love being in a cult. Dread Blood Goat, I am yours. Ha ha! Hey guys, what's your favorite part about me being in a cult? Mine is the free smoothies, a smoothie bunker. My favorite part is how my ring is always whispering at me to punch people. It's mostly people I was gonna punch anyway. My favorite part is how I was in this cult before it was cool. They're all looking at you now. Quick, what's your favorite part of this cult you got into by buying a ring in the store? The bonds of friendship that we all share. Also, how hot my hand looks with this ring on. If you like a thing, you should have put a ring on it. Sorry. The fact that I can now turn into a dinosaur whenever I want. Yes, it's charming. Okay. Friendship! I love friendship! Like Coach always said, a friendship is the only kind of ship that you can't crash into an iceberg! What about a relationship? Whoa, bro! Are you asking me out? No, I was just remarking on a rhetorical inconsistency in your... Guys, I think we're losing sight of what's truly important here! How hot your boy's hand is with that ring on it! It's so trendy, my eyes are bleeding in the good way! Oh, it's like a little scar for a finger. I wish my ring made my nipple look that hot. I probably have used a piercing gun. I probably should have used a piercing gun instead of like a regular gun. You all enjoy a wonderful group hug before heading off to find Damien's some medical contention. You gain 2 fun and 1 charm. I mean, sure. We want to be fun, because being fun is fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat who seems a bit sad. He explains to you he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. What? You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. Okay then. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain 2 fun. You're enjoying one of your high school's famed raves because, duh, that's the kind of thing that happens at a high school, right? You look across the way and notice that Vera is making eye contact with you. Granted, there's a chance that she's trying to turn you to stone, but it actually seems like it might be a positive. It's at the moment that an interdimensional rift opens up and out pops the interdimensional prince. Greetings, students of Spooky High. I am honored to attend your schoolyard rave. Isn't that weird prince who is crashing our events? Why is he like this? As royalty, doesn't he have anything better to do? Why am I here? Why? What a foolish question, my lady love. I am here at your invitation. I'm gonna go with no way and how did I invite you? Ah, but my beautiful stony-faced snakehead angel, I have your invite right here, tucked inside my suit, close to my heart. The interdimensional prince pulls out an invitation with a flourish and hands it to Vera. First of all, we don't send out invites to these things. They happen randomly. Second of all, this is clearly a forgery. You pierce me to my very core. How could you say such a thing? To start with, you spelled Vera and Oberlin wrong. Also, it's written on stationery that says from the desk of the interdimensional prince. Oh, well, I did think it was a very sweet touch of yours to make me feel so at home. Vera turns to you. Oh, gosh. How do I get rid of him without starting a war? Wars are so expensive. Looks like this is your chance to impress Vera. You turn to the interdimensional prince and say, only the finest dancers in the land may attend a noble and rave. You must dance a drunken paranoid monkey salsa on point perfectly. There is no dance in it. This ultimate dimension is an alternate dimension where no one's real. What the heck? Let's try this one. The drunken paranoid monkey salsa on point? Is that really what you want, my love? Hell yeah! I want to see that! LOL! Polly, you don't have to say lol. You can just laugh out loud. Well, no one shall be laughing out loud or otherwise at me as I win my place in this rave. And in your heart. Through the greatest performance ever seen at a somehow school-sanctioned rave. You did say on point, did you not? The prince reaches into his suit and pulls out a pair of toe shoes. Oh my god. Wait. What? Are the royalty in your world not all highly trained in ballet and keep point shoes on them at all times? What a foolish dimension. Oh my god. With the practiced precision of one who comes from a kingdom where ballet is the highest form of courtship, the prince laces up his toe shoes in the blink of a literal and metaphorical eye. He begins the most heartbreakingly beautiful rendition of the drunken paranoid monkey salsa you've ever seen, on point or otherwise. When he commences the dance by jumping into a full split, you know you've made a very bad choice, and it only gets worse from there. He does a foie sauté frappe frappuccino temps leve such to make angels weep, all while chugging a bottle of Jack Daniels. This also becomes even drunker with the addition of vodka shots in between successive backflips. He finishes in a triumphant handstand. God damn, dude! That was sick! I am not easily impressed, but I must say, that was very impressive. Think nothing of it, fair ladies. There's plenty more where that came from. I have moves you've never even heard of. The interdimensional prince walks away arm in arm with Polly and Vera. If you were trying to make him look like an idiot, which you were, it seems that your plan has backfired tremendously. The prince gains Polly and Vera's admiration, while you tragically lose 2 charm and 1 fun. Oops. Didn't mean to do it that way. That's fine. It happens, you know. Alright. Let's sit with Scott and Miranda. As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware. Ooh, what's this one for? That's the forking spoon. It's a forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers. And that one? That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all your other silverware is tuned to A minor as is proper. What about this one? That's the dairy knife. It's for milk. Wow! Do people ever invent new silverwares? All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon. A genius of true subtlety? Genius of subtlety on your middle fucking names. You suggest the ultimate new silverware. The salad harp. Hands. What the heck's a salad harp? A harp? For salad? Why has no one thought of this before? Because it's hard to eat a salad with a harp. Cretin! Who said anything about eating? Isn't that what silverware is for? Perish the thought! The true purpose of silverware is to give your hands something to do while you elegantly avoid your food. And nothing is more elegant than playing a subtle lament on a harp while your serfs eat your salad for you. My serfs will finish my lunch for me. I'm off to have a harp commissioned. Miranda takes you harp shopping with her. It's a real bonding experience. Afterwards, you both ignore a salad together at a fancy restaurant. I'm going to go on a quick break because I need chamomile tea after what I did. Honestly, my voice has not recovered yet. So, I'll be back. Okay, I am back. With some tea. So, I'm going to hope that helps because currently my throat is like dying. Oh my god, that's hot. Okay. Let's go. Let's be bold. That day, you skip class and hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. On the way there, you run into Mama Mimi, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the context of this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness. Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gain 2 boldness. Thank me, and proceed to the bathrooms. You're polishing your fancy new cult ring when you see Polly and Miranda roll up with cult rings of their own. Oh my god! Are you in the cult too? Oh yay, tea. Oh no, spill the tea, honey. No, I don't know what to say. How marvellous. I was worried we were the only ones. You were worried you were only ones? I was in the cult before any of you. I underwent a harrowing initiation. Really? I simply received mine in the mail as part of my Cult of the Month Club subscription. I just woke up wearing this thing on Monday morning. Who knows what I did to get it? But who cares? What matters now is getting more cult members. Hooray! Cult friends! More cult members? This is supposed to be an exclusive cult. We can't let just anybody in. Do you know what a cult is, Liam? Why not. The last cult I was in had like 100 people, and at the end we all drank poison Kool-Aid and died. It was sick. Literally. Of course we must have more members, Liam. For if we're the only ones, then who will know how cool we are for being in this cult? Fine. I suppose we can brainstorm a recruitment initiative. But only so long as our strategy doesn't jeopardize the cult's exclusive brand. You're so good at all their voices. Thank you. I have trouble, but thank you. Quill's my voice senpai. Subliminal messages and serial advertisement secretly declare everyone a member of the cult. Oh no, I don't know which one. The thing is, if I fail and I can't get any ending now. Subliminal messages seem smart. Damn it! You want me to be in the same cult as people who like sugared cereal? The only cereal I eat is Honey Bunches of Angst, the official cereal of brooding loners everywhere. Plus, then we'd end up with a bunch of toddlers in our cult. Who wants a ton of toddlers around? It's so hard getting them into clubs. And besides, we can't buy subliminal messaging. That's ridiculous. Damn it. All the subliminal messaging slots are already filled by the Illuminati, my father, and some fellow named Ted who owns a bait shop. You go home and watch a bunch of serial ads to see what Maria's talking about. You end up mindlessly buying over 1,000 fishing lures and lose 3 money. Damn it! I failed! I can't get this ending now. Okay. I'm very tempted to just start all over again. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Let's get some fun. We might, with the bonus and fun, we might be able to get Polly or Damien. So we'll do that. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. At one point, one of the small magical Latino cats slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal 2 fun from him. Hooray! That's not very nice. You're all set to enjoy some sun when all of a sudden the sun disappears. You don't mind too much. The darkness suits you, but Polly and Vera are pissed. Who extinguished the sun? And why didn't they ask my permission first? Yeah, we already have like 10 hours of night every night. We don't need night during the day. Oh yes, please excuse us. Sorry for the inconvenience. A solar behemoth is threatening to eat every baby in the world, so we caused a solar eclipse, you know, in order to defeat it. It's very technical and magical. No need to hurt your brains thinking about it. It'll be over soon. I'll hurt your heads thinking about it. Free period will be over soon, and then how will I sunbathe? God, you guys are so selfish. Take us to Hedgerow, but this is unacceptable. Move the moon away from the sun this instant, or I'll find someone who can. She's looking right at you when she says that. You realize that if you don't step in, this will turn into a full-scale catfight. So you roll up your sleeves and grab your contract. No. Offer the soul of a hero. Half the 12-year-olds in the world instead. They're bigger and less cute. I mean, I don't have any money, so bribing isn't going to work. You borrowed the megaphone from the gym, climbed to the roof of the school, and addressed the solar behemoth. You explain that in terms of sheer poundage, half the 12-year-olds in the world will supply 33% more meat than all the babies. The solar behemoth may be an unholy amalgam of sunfire and malevolence, but it's no fool. It sees your point. It goes off to harvest the flesh of tweens. The day is saved. Well, your stupid problem is solved. Unblock the sun. But still, millions will die? Look at this rationally. A 50% decrease over the previous projected death toll is quite significant. And if you amortize the projected casualties over the life expectancy of the babies as opposed to the twins, the life savings are even more significant. I think what Vera is saying is, fuck off and let us sunbathe. The cover doesn't have a leg to stand on. Well, they have 6 legs between them, but it's a metaphor. They fuck off and you gain 2 charms and 1 smarts. You approach Scott and Polly's table to find them crouched behind a aisle of jelly desserts plotting. Thank Bruce if you're here, bro! Come on, join our huddle! Maybe you're curious about a huge pile of jelly jam gelatinous dessert cups. Well, wonder no more. We're going for the jelly prize! Yeah, we're gonna win it. If we collect the foil cover of 100 jelly desserts, we will be the lucky winners of 1 free jelly dessert! Ah! But right now, we're stuck. We only got 99. That means we need 1 more, Scott. We need 1 more. We need 1 more. You've given me a jelly dessert, but you already threw it at a bird person you hate. Guess you gotta make a choice. Steal the final jelly dessert from the jelly dessert factory. Make like a puppy dog and beg. All things are sweeter when achieved through pity. But isn't stealing wrong? No, Scott, that's a myth, like hangovers and the afterlife. But if the afterlife isn't real, why are you a ghost? There's no time for metaphysics, Scott. We've got a heist to plan. No, Coach says stealing is wrong unless you are stealing a ball or a base or victory from the jaws of defeat. Actually, it seems like sports is mostly about stealing. Well, that settles it. Time for stealing. 1 fake bus, 1 real woolly mammoth, and a brutal running gun battle later. You finally secure 1 illicit jelly cup, which you turn in along with your 99 other jelly cups for 1 free jelly cup. Scott is too upset by all the violence, so you split your free jelly cup with Polly. Worth it. Let's be creative. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you were struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. It's your boy. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You gain 2 creativity. We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by a nickname until the end of this round. See, I'm not playing with anyone else. You find Vera sulking backstage. She notices you standing there waiting for an exciting event to happen. Are you in this disaster? I hope they're at least paying you. Not you either. Lord, what a waste of a financial opportunity. I have to admit, even I can't decide how to profit on it. The school won't sign off on a VIP lounge, a cash bar, or a toll booth in front of the bathrooms. It's almost as if theatre isn't an incredibly lucrative industry after all, but that's preposterous. There must be a way. Bets, very rigged bets. The hero goes down in the second act. Just buy the play out and force them to use product placement. I think that's boldness. That's brilliant. Everyone will think they have a sure bet. You know, because plays have scripts that sort of determine when the characters die. But Sadiq, the acting genius, no dumb. He'll play ball. Especially when I let him know about this absolute precious antique lamp I found down at the flea market. If you were Sadiq right now, you'd wish yourself into a different play. But you're not him, you're you, and it's good to be you. You gain 2 smarts and 1 boldness. Can't go outdoors. Let's go to the gym for once. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. After a fearsome battle, you find that you, Vera, and Scott are the sole survivors of a bloody and terrible dodgeball match. Damn, are we the only ones alive? Shit, I can't afford to lose. I don't want that on my academic resume. No! Not losing! Losing is like, not a good thing. Don't worry, Scott. Losing is like winning, except it's losing. I'm not sure if I should feel worried or relieved. worried, Scott. Losing is bad. A loser Scott is a bad Scott. I don't want to be a bad Scott. Then what we need is a fast way to turn this game around. There's no way to win this dodgeball match unless we completely change the rules of dodgeball as we know them. It's time to unleash your sick acting skills. Pretend you called disease to stop the match. I don't have enough creativity. You swiftly flee to the International Ministry of Sports and start a complex legal process. After an absurd whirlwind of legal action and bribery, you finally drastically change the rules of dodgeball. You go back to high school and the new rule set favours your team in incomprehensible ways. Scott, you focus on catching the blue flamingo to gain 50 more points. Gotcha! You two dance tango so we can win this thing! You dance all the right moves that officially end the match, way ahead of the other team, who are still combing the hero of their Team Llama. Well, I have no idea what just happened, but according to this rulebook, you won! Holy cow, kids! I didn't even remember any of these rules. I guess my memory lost it remembering stuff. Don't worry, Coach. Losing at is like winning, except instead of winning, it's losing. That's right, Vera. And if you've learned that, it means I've won at the ancient sport of teaching. Who knew that subverting the rules of sport was that easy? We live in a wonderful and twisted world. You end up reverting the rules back to how they were before. But boy, was that fun. You gain 2 creativity and 1 fun. That's really weird. Should we sit with the interdimensional prince? Let's sit with the interdimensional. You enjoy a quiet meal by yourself when a wound opens in the fabric of space, revealing the interdimensional prince. Greetings, hero! I have a task for which no hands are fit but yours. A portal is sealed against me, which I have not strength enough to open. Please, help me to break the seal on this jar of kosher dill pickles. Seriously? You take the jar from him, pop off the lid, and hand it back to him. Maybe he'll leave you alone now? Oh, bless you, hero! Your noble deeds deserve a noble title. Yes, I will give you 1 free noble title, redeemable now. Maybe I'll leave you alone if you accept the title. Anyway, having one would be sweet. You check his phone to see your options. Foreign minister in charge of extreme handsomeness. Most unscrupulous treasurer. A most appropriate title indeed. You shall be in charge of exporting handsomeness from my dimension into yours. Here, have a month's supply of handsomeness just to get you started. You're a bit offended that the prince thinks you need him to supply you with handsomeness, but this is really good stuff. Your eyes twinkle with youthful vitality and your teeth cause lens flares when you smile. Everyone in the cafeteria is stunned by your sudden beauty. Maybe you won't bother exporting any of this handsomeness after all. You gain 4 charm. This game's weird. Also, give me a sec. I just need to take off my scarf. Alright. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Everything is fine until one, the small magical Latino cat asks what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember you suck at dancing, but you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain 2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. I mean, if you're going to the prom... You're just about to give your cult ring its weekly polish when Liam drags you and Vera into another room. Oh. Alright, this cult thing is getting out of hand. I know, right? Did you hear that some members are actually refusing to pay their dues? Maybe I didn't? That's not what I'm talking about. This cult used to be cool, you know, but now everybody is in it. Polly, Miranda, you two, Scott. Damien's got 11 rings now for some reason. I'm going to file a complaint with the cult leader. But whoever could that be? I don't know, but there's only one way to find out, and I don't know what it is. Any ideas? Draw a pentagram on the floor and place a fat stack of money in the center of it. Why don't you ask Vera? What? What are you talking about? Surely you must mean some other Vera. Look at my snake. So innocent. Not cultish at all. Vera, have you been secretly running this cult for the past several weeks using your vast distributions and communications networks? Ugh, yes. I can't believe you didn't figure it out sooner. Didn't you ever try heating your ring over a fire? You whip out your lighter and heat up your ring. Around its inside, a horrifying legend appears, manufactured by Vera Oberlin Cult Accessories, LLC. Damien set his on fire the first day. That's how he got so many rings. He's just been ordering them from my online store. But why? Why do all this? Why play with my lifeless heart, Vera? Well, let's see. In the first week, I got you to dispose of a body for me, lie to a skunk I hate, and send me 6,000 monster dollars. Ah. To keep the secret from spreading further, Vera makes you and Liam her lieutenants. She even excuses your membership dues. For now, you gain 2 smarts and 1 boldness. The Monster Prom draws near. Let's ask Vera! Yes. Oh, prom. I see. You know what? You saw past my tricks and discovered I was the cult leader. And I can appreciate someone who's that cunning and perceptive. It'll be smart to have you by my side, so in the future you never put any of my scams in jeopardy. You and Vera become perfect partners in crime. She decides to stop hiding in the shadows as the cult leader, and she also makes you her right hand. So that means delegating to you anything that she would do with her right hand. Even being left-handed, she has some special uses for her right hand from time to time, if you know what I mean. And what I mean is some sweet cult sex. At first being watched by all the cult members was kind of off-putting, but you learn to find it arousing. Yeah! Cult life! So that was fun. Most likely to get an anal bleaching. Best of being disappointed. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power. Because she's not part of a game, she plays the game. So be careful. Maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. Scott became a world-renowned athlete, but he ended his career to come back to his hometown and take on the job of the athlete he admired the most. Now he's back at high school again, working as the coach. Damien loved fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair and he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Well, we got one ending. So, how do we think of Monster Prom? This is great. It is. It's such a fun game. Honestly, I reckon you'll love it, Hanny. We might try and date the shopkeeper next. I think we have that option. But yeah, we'll see. The shop has changed, if only in a very subtle way, which means I can date the shopkeeper now. Nice. Nice. I'm gonna go for a short one this time because I think we can do it all with Valerie in the short one. Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are we? Who shall we be this time? Let's be this guy. What should his name be? We did your boy last time. Bum 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 bum. Lover boy. I don't know. Listen, I'm not imaginative with names. Just take a look at what my username is. Literally my name. Let's go. And we'd yet to experience the ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LaFay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. You notice they're all over 18, by the way. Considering this game, there's a reason for it. Scott Hale, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam de Lioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dog. Polygeist, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, a mean, self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? Or it won't be any of them. We only have 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only have 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. I don't know what I'm doing. Welcome to Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever. Our minds are running, but they are running in so many different ways. I don't know what this voice is. I'm just making a voice. Also, I would really love if my monitors stopped flashing black. That would be fantastic. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. That way each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. I'm not gonna. You were sure raised by a pack of wild wolves who also happen to be tech moguls who own some of the most profitable Why am I doing a visual novel when I can't speak? Of profitable companies of Silicon Valley. They would be kick-ass role models and wild wolves. Sick! A mysterious old man who saved me from the streets in order to raise me as his disciple in the ancient ways of rad DJing. A really progressive marriage between a kick-ass venomous snake and actual fire. I love fire and I see no issue with being raised by it. The coolest reality show would be 12 experts on the various arts of seduction live in a house where they must face a common challenge, seducing a potato into marriage somehow. 8 rich people fight in weekly challenges to see who's best at giving money to you. People in positions of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs, and society wins. Let's get that moolah. Because we might not date her. Let's be tequila and coke. I don't know. Oh, we have money. They have money. That day, you spent some time on the library's PCs, managing your start kicker. You deceived lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice! Ugh. Maybe. You gain 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only 2 money. And here comes Len, ranting to anyone who will listen about the feelings of living flesh. I have such pity for creatures that have to consume things other than blood. Grocery shopping, cooking, chewing. It's a nightmare. No wonder there are so many fad diets. People don't want to have to choose what they eat. Like, have you heard of the matryoshka diet? You eat a tapeworm, and then you eat a bigger tapeworm to swallow that tapeworm, and so on until all your organs are replaced by tapeworms. It's usually fatal, but the corpses do look fabulous. Oh man, that brings back memories. The matryoshka diet is how I died. I miss fad diets. I used to get out to the stupidest shenanigans just to get my hands on the latest food replacements. Whoa, are you guys talking about fad diets? Sign me up. I'll do anything that'll get me more ripped. Anything! Have you heard of the Hot cleanse? It's where you only eat things that came from a mummy. Mummies are rare, so you get super skinny. Plus, you get to rob tombs. You've heard of the paleo diet. Now try the Jurassic diet. You can't eat anything that isn't a dinosaur. Killing a T-Rex alone will get you super buff. Let's do this one. Oh my god, gross. My great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-granddad is a mummy. No way am I eating anything that came out of him. That's like food incest. Plus, everyone knows mummies are all carbs. The mere mention of robbing Polly's ancestor brings down a mummy's curse upon you. You lose 2 charm and 1 smart. Mummies are so smart. It's sensitive. Shop, 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 shop. Hey, why would you study and prepare for your future when you can come here and buy some weird shit instead? Am I right? Okay. The power totem of Zagord, ruler of the Dark Realms. I'm not quite sure if it's safe for the school and the entire fabric of reality to sell this to high schoolers, but a girl needs a pair of badass boots. So fuck safety. Let's get it. And remember the first rule of Shop Club. No refunds. We have like no charm, so let's go there. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born leader. You gain 2 charm. You spot Vera and Polly discussing something. You've got to get in on this conversation. It's bound to be something nasty. Hey! What? I've never seen this game before. Oh my gosh. Hi, Tash. It is super fun. How are you, Tash? Are you going to that party tonight at Dale the Mummy's crypt? The dog star has aligned with Venus or something, so his parents are beings of pure energy for the weekend. He's got the place entirely to himself. I might stop by. Yay! Okay, so listen, Scott's gonna be there too, and I totally want to spike his drink. I'm exhausted, but okay. Oh, love hugs for Tosh. I'm just gonna hop in a hug for you. It's fine. Listen, I'm not typing out your whole username. I'm sorry, Tash. Alright. Now I'm interested. What are you thinking? Laxatives or Viagra? Fear. Gross! I was thinking something fun, like shrooms. Shrooms won't even dissolve in his drink, you idiot. You there, back me up on this. What do you think we should put in his drink? Yeah, make it something fun, like shrooms. Moonroot. It induces werewolf transformation. He'll be a literal party animal. Do you want to make him a laughingstock? Use the flower that makes a person fall in love with the first thing they see. We can make him fall in love with a chair or a houseplant. Oh, it's the kitty emote. My kitty's a pretty kitty. Well, both of mine are, but I only have the one kitty emote. Oh, pardon. You've truly opened my eyes. All this time I was trying to humiliate Scott with digestive trouble or persistent erections, when I should have been trying to humiliate him with love. Oh my god, yes! We can make him fall in love with a stick of butter! Or a bag of loose silverware. Or Pammy pustules! No, Scott's too good for her. He's too good for this world. That's why we have to make him worse. They end up making Scott fall in love with Dale's ceiling. He spends all night climbing the furniture trying to lick it. You gain 2 fun and 1 smarts. Sure. Let's get smart. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. Later, you're strutting your stuff with your new totem when it attracts some wanted attention. Eee! What a cute little dark deity totem you're rocking! Ah, it is so tiny and sweet compared to the dark gods of the ocean. Poor helpless little totem. Blood gushes forth from the totem's eyes, streaking its face with a sinister red. Oh no! It's hungry! Poor little guy! Is that it? Is that it, cutie patootie? Are you hungry-wungy? The totem's mouth stretches open farther than it physically should be able to, and a swarm of locusts bursts forth. We need to find it a yummy for its tummy. Sacrifice. No princesses, though. I'm sure that's not what it wants anyway. The totem burns fiery hot and icy cold at the same time. Aw, you better find a great sacrifice for the whittled deity. Oh no, that's alright, Tash. I appreciate any sort of time you spend here. And I'll make the gal so happy too. We don't have enough boldness to sacrifice ourselves, so let's start that. That will be fun. Oh man, I do have a lot of weed on me right now. And from my father's plantations, we can get plenty of seaweed. Wrong weed, Mary Hun. Normally, I don't like to sacrifice weed for anything, but for our pal here, I'm happy to do it. The totem turns to ash in your hand, then pulls itself back together in the blink of an eye, somehow more terrifying than before. You and Polly turn out your pockets and create a pile of weed. Polly pulls out her lighter. Oh man, only for you, little buddy. What's the goal of this game? To go on a date. But there's like lots of, so you try and go on a date with one of the 6 main monsters. But once you've done it, there's like a whole heap of different secret endings you can get. I'm trying to get a secret ending at the moment. The totem smiles a horrifying, gaping, glowing smile. With a flick of her finger, Polly sets the weed aflame. The cannabis bonfire leaps up high. High? Get it? High? The totem lifts off the ground and flies high above the smoke, the smell of weed thick in the air. The calls of crows and wheezes of the dying echo around you. Aw, it's happy! You gain 2 boldness and 1 fun. Bum bum. You find Polly and Scott huddled at your chosen table. If these two are together, it can only mean one thing. I hereby call this meeting of the Prank Masters to order. Prank Master Hal present and accounted for. Chairman Geist all dressed up and ready to prank. Hey, how come you get to be chairman? Well, which one of us can throw chairs around the room without ghost powers? Well, I don't have ghost powers, so... Oh, you! I get it. Chairman, but... No time to argue, Scott. We've got to come up with a ball of food prank before the end of lunch. Oh, yeah, okay. What if we ate all of our food like a good boy? Is that a prank? No, Scott. For the last time, that's not a prank. And I don't eat. But I'm having trouble coming up with another idea. Anybody else? You've been waiting all your life for an opportunity like this. You propose the ultimate food prank. Eat everybody else's food like a good boy. Replace all the food with cheers. Let's do that. Eat other people's food? You can do that? Well, I can't. But I can, even if it's on somebody else's plate, even if it's in somebody else's tummy. Exactly half of that was right. Which half? Oh no. Oh, no time to figure it out. We got a prank now while the pranking's good. Wait, what about me? Food falls right through me. But you and Scott are already blazing a trail through the cafeteria, gobbling everything in sight. My voice is going. So after we finish this playthrough, I think I'm gonna... Scott accidentally eats a few people along with their food, but he politely burps them out when they complain. By the time school security kicks you two out, you're both totally stuffed with food and affection for each other. Lover boy. Alright. Let's have some boldness. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hang out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. Later, you, Polly, and Miranda are watching your adorable little dog daytime melt the faces of passers-by when... Thank God, you found the totem. Hand it over, quickly. Whoa, dudes, chill out for a second. Whatever seems to be the matter, we're off to have a lovely picnic with our dearest totem friend, little Buddy. Your totem is the god, ruler of the dark realms, and agent of destruction. This is Polly's voice. What am I doing? Your totem is the god, ruler of the dark realms, and agent of destruction. We must dispose of the totem before the world suffers. Rude. Truly, though, what have you ever done to earn our friendship? This totem has been there for us when we needed it. Yeah, when I ran out of ketamine, little Buddy made sure a dealer dropped dead in the club with full pockets so I could have as much as I wanted. It was ketamine-alicious. When a suitor brought me the wrong flowers, little Buddy made his eyes and teeth melt out of his face. The totem purrs happily, which sounds like it's shrieking of 1,000 cows dying of famine. Literally, every time I think you guys can't make worse choices, you somehow make worse choices. The coven prepares to attack. Their sights set on your precious totem. You better think fast. Ooh. Swallow the totem whole and keep it safe in your belly. Use sleight of hand to make the totem disappear. Yes! Think quickly. Use your excellent dexterity to palm the totem. Ooh! Where did it go? Wait, since when do you know magic? We didn't realize you were magical. We could have used your sorcery in so many quests. My word, do you ever stop talking? Please leave us be, peasants. We have more important things to discuss. Well, I suppose if you possess such great powers, we trust that you will be able to contain the dark deity within the totem. Yeesh, finally a little respect around here. When have we ever not been trustworthy? The coven pieces out, presumably because they have no examples rather than so many. Nothing up your sleeve except the totem. You move it and head off to your picnic. You gain 2 boldness and 1 smarts. A throat wants to die. I would like to do fun, but I can't. Okay, let's get some more charm because we only have 3 of it. The day an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting a part of your charm against part of the other team's leader's charm. The commitment amazes your whole team and their spirit is fueled by determination. It's Undertale. Finally you win and take 2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous. In the course of your activities, you come across Vera and Polly hatching yet another scheme. You sneak a little closer so you can eavesdrop. Listen, this has been a fruitful partnership so far in terms of making people look like imbeciles. But I think it's time you monetize. Sick burns don't buy fresh outfits. Yeah, fine, whatever. I guess I could use some new thongs or whatever. But like, I don't want to start making people look dumb just so we can make money. I don't want to sell out. Personally, I can't wait to sell out. But you have a point. We can't sacrifice our brand. The question, of course, is how do we do both? Yeah, how do we get rich off yanking people's chains? Careful with your choice of words, Polly. What? Chains are a big thing for ghosts. Of course. They don't seem to have any immediate ideas. Maybe I can offer a solution. Why don't you make up a phony workout craze? It worked for Frank Pilates, the inventor of Pilates. Oh man, do I have a great prank for you. I call it stealing. Let's try this. Wow, a fake workout craze. I'll file that right between leg warmers and pages under things that were a great idea in the 1980s. Sorry, not sorry, but Derision Inc. is dedicated to exploring only the most innovative fields of humiliation. Yeah, nobody falls for that fake workout stuff anymore. Because, like, everybody already knows the one foolproof way to get tight thighs and delicious ass. Brimping. You've heard of brimping, right? You have never heard of brimping. Time to make a swift exit before you look even more of an idiot. You lose 2 fun and 1 creativity. Boom! You find Vera sitting in front of a pile of money instead of food as usual. Damien comes over and drops his own money pile on the table and also some organs. Not bad. But I prefer to exert a little less effort for my income. A dejected swamp creature slops over to the table and adds some money to Vera's pile. Income? You mean this stuff? This is just what people throw at me to get me to stop punching them. And this is what people throw at me to keep me from revealing what kind of porn they're into. But I agree, the money is only secondary. The frowns on their faces are their own reward. Still, I'm always looking to improve efficiency. Have you tried developing business contacts and how? Your victims will be even more terrified if they know death won't save them. Yeah, but that doesn't work on the undead. For those, you need a priest. A priest? You know how my family feels about priests? Ugh, I'm sick of terrorizing people one at a time. There's gotta be a way to terrorize everybody in the cafeteria at once. And make money at the same time. I'm sure there is. That is, after all, the essence of capitalism. Set the building on fire and charge an exit fee. Trick everyone into having an orgy. Then film it, blackmail it in bulk. Are we going to trick people into having an orgy, or are we just going to set a fire? Also, my voice is like, ugh. My throat is like not happy right now. I'm like dying. Next time I stream this, it's not going to be long, so I don't have to voice everyone. Let's set the building on fire. I'm surprised you didn't think of that, Damien. Damien, where'd he go? Hey, I'm back! I was just setting the building on fire real quick. Did I miss anything? What about the rest of the plan? There was a plan? Not anymore. Damien, immune to fire as he is, continues doing exactly what he was doing before the fire, beating people up for their money and organs. Yep. Damien, always fun. That day, we're rehearsing for the class play. It's as if It's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. For a long moment, you, Polly, and Miranda can do nothing but stare at the newly freed Dark Deity. Dude, this is awesome! I can't believe our sweet little kawaii deity is finally out here in the universe with us. Me either. So, like, now what? Yeah. I guess little bunny isn't so little anymore. The Dark Deity smiles the grin of the eternally damned. The paint begins to melt off the walls of the hallway. Windows shatter, sending shards of glass flying dangerously through the air. The ground rumbles and shakes with the force of a magnitude 12 earthquake, which is actually farther than the Richter scale goes. Yikes, who knew that unleashing a Dark Deity from a totem would have consequences? This could definitely spiral out of control. Better do something, and fast. Fight the Dark Deity. Ask the Dark Deity to Monster Prom. After all I've done for you, growls a voice in your head. I mean, this is kind of a betrayal on your part, but whatever. Dark Deities are dangerous. Gotta shut that shit down while you can. This ought to be good! It's an epic battle that rages for several hours. The Dark Deity is an ancient being with years of malevolence and violence in its powerful and storied history, while you're simply a plucky high schooler, which somehow gives you the upper hand, since plucky high schoolers seem to always defeat the forces of evil. Before too long, you've managed to wrestle the Dark Deity back into the totem and contained it once more. Well, that was fun while it lasted, but I guess it's nice to have a little buddy be Lil again. It sure is. You gain your totem back, and you also gain 2 smarts and 1 boldness. I would have liked to take the Deity to Monster Prom. We'll go by ourselves. On my own. Yes. You asked no one to prom. You told yourself you didn't need anyone. And you know, on a theoretical level, that's completely true, but this seems like a way of avoiding potential down. Okay. Okay. I think I had to ask her to prom. Damn it. I'm an idiot. It's fine. Okay. Should have just asked it to Monster Prom. Days. What is this game exactly? I'm an idiot. We should raid Evie Beth. Because I can't keep streaming. I damaged my voice. Yeah. Alright, let's go raid the wonderful Evie Beth. Well, I beat myself up for not asking Zagor to prom. I'll try that again at some point, personally. Also, if anyone wants to get this game, first of all, they should. Second of all, you can multiplayer it. So if you get the game and you want to multiplayer it, or multi-stream it, alright. We're gonna raid Evie Beth. And that will be it for this stream. I've unlocked 1 new images. Alright. We'll go see Evie Beth. Thank you for the people who came by. I appreciate you a lot. Alright. Okay then. Bye.